I have seen so many men, including myself in the past, repeating this same mistake over and over again when it comes to dating. So listen, as men, we have a lot of problems. We do, and we know that. But this problem in particular seems to go unnoticed too much of the time. And many men continue to act this way and self-sabotage themselves in the process. Now, before I tell you what the problem is, I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine going to a rock concert of a band that you absolutely despise, okay? Green Day, let's say. And let's say you've got great seats front and center, and you're listening to some songs, and you're seeing all the people in the crowd rocking out and having a great time. But you are the only human being in that concert who has no desire whatsoever to sing along, dance along, or even smile because the music just sucks. Now, the easy thing to do in this scenario, the popular thing to do, would be to ignore your real feelings about the music and just pretend as if you enjoy it. Because in the moment, the people around you will like you a lot more if you do that. But the problem is that deep down, you hate the music. And singing and dancing along to the music is a betrayal of yourself. And if you continue to pretend as if you like Green Day when you really don't, then you will stop listening to the music you actually enjoy. And you'll just start putting up with the music you hate. Because that behavior is what gained you favor initially in the moment. This is how men act around women. They say and they do whatever they think the woman wants them to do. It's dishonest and self-destructive, but men do this all the time. And we know this, right? If men think that saying something will result in sex, then most men are going to say it, even if it's an outright lie. So it comes down to a lack of self-confidence and a lack of self-respect. If you feel like you cannot disagree with a woman out of fear that it will hurt your chances with her, then you are never going to find the right woman. You're going to find a woman who is content in manipulating you to do what she wants all the time. And that is a life of misery. Instead, you could choose to act with self-respect and stand firm in what you believe. Now, that's not always going to result in getting along with everybody, but that's not the goal here, right? The goal is to filter out the wrong women and to find the right woman for you. And in order to do that, you have to be willing to speak the truth, even if you think the truth will repel certain women away. You see, you have to learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Your principles and your character must mean more to you than conformity and casual sex. But when you bend with the wind so easily and you mold yourself to the sculpture of the woman's imagination of you, then you will become a shell of a man. And the woman that you're with will eventually lose respect for you. And ironically, she'll lose her attraction to you as well. So the first thing that you need to do is just be honest with yourself. If this is how you act around women often, don't deny it, don't ignore it, and do not lie to yourself about it. You can lie to me all you want. I'm just some guy on the internet. But do not lie to yourself, because you will pay the consequences of lying to yourself. So just be honest. Right now, if you encountered an attractive woman You would do anything if it meant you could have sex with her, right? I mean, you would probably turn yourself into a bullfrog if it meant you could have sex. And that's okay. Just admit that and make the decision here and now that you do not want to let yourself be controlled like that. And stop trying to impress other people. The only person you should be trying to impress is yourself. So if you can look in the mirror at the end of the day and say to yourself, yes, I acted the way I wanted to today, then that's it. You don't need the approval of anyone once you can do that. And you're going to get approval and disapproval along the way naturally, but you're only going to get approval from the right people once you start acting with self-respect. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys found this helpful. Please take a moment and like and subscribe to my channel if you value what I'm doing here. I would very much appreciate that. So we'll see you again soon. Take care.